welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've done a grocery haul video because groceries have been kind of weird lately. Grocery stores just in general, so I thought that I would just do a quick grocery haul video and show you all what I had planned for the week. Sorry if it's loud in this video. Tyler's mowing outside right now, and sorry I'm always wearing my work clothes because that is just real life. So I have all of my bags down here. The cats, of course, are trying to get into them. So I'm going to go ahead and unload them, and I will show you all what I got for this week and then show you all what meals I have planned at the end. I love how I always say I didn't get that much, but here we are. Also, never mind all the workout stuff in the background. Our whole home is just turned into an at-home gym since the gyms have been closed. Never mind my crazy cats that are gonna also try to ruin this video, so just bear with me. So all of this was purchased from Aldi today, minus some strawberries, but I will go ahead and show you all what I got for this week. I got some eggs. I think these are organic, cage-free, free-range eggs. There's nothing wrong with the other eggs. These just kind of offer a little bit more nutrition value to them, so that is why I like to get them. Honestly, too, you can tell with like the actual yolk, it's more kind of that orangey than like the pale yellow, so that means that it is very nutritious. So I try to get those eggs when I can, but if our budget allows it, I will, and if it doesn't, there's nothing wrong with just the regular old white eggs, which is what I have been getting. So treating myself this week and got the fancy eggs. So got 2 of those. I've had these before, the Chipotle salmon burgers. These are wild caught and in the frozen section at Aldi. We love these. They had them, I think it was this time last year. I don't think they have them all the time, but definitely got some of those to eat for dinner one night. You all have seen me get these. I usually get them like every week, but we love these chicken breakfast sausages. They have a maple flavor, but we like the savory flavor, so definitely got some of those to have with breakfast. I got some tilapia, and I'm actually going to do like a cilantro lime fish tacos. So I got some cilantro, and I have some limes in my fridge and some tortillas for that. I got some pork. They were honestly out of all chicken there. They did not have any chicken. So I thought things were better as far as in the grocery store, but apparently people are buying all the chicken again or something. So no chicken, so I just had to go with what they had available at the store. So I got some pork chops, and then we have a ton of sauerkraut. So I got some bratwurst. Oh hey, Flossie. Got some bratwurst to have with that one night. I also got some tuna packets. We have actually been eating like tuna melts for lunches like on the weekends, and it's really good. I just mix up some tuna with a little bit of mayonnaise, and I actually put a little bit of spicy mustard in there and some relish. And then I'll melt like the bread with some cheese and put the tuna on there, and it is so good. So got some tuna packets for some tuna melts if we want any of those this week or weekend. And I got lots of produce. Got some little baby potatoes, some mini sweet peppers. I love these. Got some mushrooms, and you all have seen me buy these before, but we love these Asian chopped salad kits. And I have some ahi tuna in the freezer that I thought would be really good with that salad. So got 1 bag is not enough for us, so we usually do 2 bags, but I usually don't use both the dressings. I just usually use like 1 dressing, but as far as like the actual amount of lettuce and stuff that's in here, it's not that much. So I always buy 2. And got some mushrooms. We love mushrooms to have with omelets, but I'm actually going to fix it with the brat meal, so I'll show you that later. Got some avocados for some avocado toast and for the taco night with the fish tacos. If you have not had these extra fine green beans from Aldi, you are missing out. These are absolutely delicious. They don't have them all the time, but they are so good. So I try to buy them when they do have them. And a friend of mine actually introduced me to baking them on a baking sheet. So I think on the cooking instructions it calls for stovetop or in the microwave. But do yourself a favor and bake them on a baking sheet with some olive oil, salt and pepper, garlic powder, and it is the bomb. So more produce, got some spinach for some omelets or for breakfast, and then just to have around if I want like a little salad or something. We always get kale. You all know I buy this every week, and if you have not checked out my kale 3 ways video, I talk all about how I like to eat kale, so check that out. Got a huge spaghetti squash. This is my hand for reference, so that I don't really know what I'm doing with that, but I have some meatballs and some marinara sauce, so I might do like baked little spaghetti squash boats with some meatballs and some Parmesan cheese. We always get bananas. I did not get these from Aldi. I went to another grocery store and they had them buy one get one free, so I got some there. I went to get them at a local place that sets up every time this time of year. If you're from around here, Scotch strawberries, but they were not there today. So I had my mind set on some strawberries, so I settled for these that I got at another grocery store, but still holding out that I'll find some Scotch strawberries this week. I always get some frozen blueberries. Honestly, these are the best blueberries I've ever had. They are frozen, which means they're frozen at peak ripeness, so way fresher than buying them if they were just in the produce section. And what I like to do is I thaw them out overnight if I know I'm going to throw them in my oatmeal, or I throw them in frozen with some Greek yogurt, and it's very tasty. Got some cereal because we love having a little bit of cereal every night or for a snack. I've never tried this blueberry with lemon clusters, but it kind of caught my eye, so got some Special K cereal, some oats for oatmeal. You all know that I eat oatmeal like every day, so got some more of that. And if you have never tried this bread from Aldi, you need to try it as well. It is very good, very tasty. It's a good, like, thicker, hearty piece of bread, but we've been loving that for breakfast. I'm actually dabbling in maybe trying to make my own bread, so I've got some sourdough bread making up my sleeve, but not this week probably. I'm waiting for some of my supplies to come in, so I got this to hold us off until I can try that out, and if it's successful, maybe I'll make a video on that. More of my produce, got some Brussels sprouts and some okra. I love sauteing the okra or baking it in the oven, roasting it of course. That's like the only way I love veggies, but if you have never tried roasted okra, it is delicious as well. Got some chips and salsa. They've been having different kind of fresh salsas, so I got this last week and Tyler really liked it. He's been eating like breakfast omelets and putting that on it. So I got some more of that, some more tortilla chips, some kombucha, vanilla unsweetened almond milk. We were out of olive oil. I use olive oil or avocado oil just about every night with dinner, whether I'm pan-searing something or tossing my roasted veggies in it, but we use it all the time. And you can go ahead and judge me, but I am a dietitian and I do drink diet drinks, so that is okay. Sometimes you get tired of water. I do like the sparkling waters every now and then. Yeah, right. I drink them every night, but something about a little Coke Zero, never hurt anyone. So we do have those every now and then. It's definitely not something that we keep in the house every week, but I thought these little mini cans were so cute and the perfect size, so got some of those. And then I think that is all the food I got. Something unrelated that was not a food item. is this candle. So apparently this is like a knockoff of the Anthropology candles. It smells really good. This one is Paradise Cliff, I think, but it was the only one that I thought smelled really good. I'm not into like florally smells, and this one did not have floral. It was more kind of fruity. So I'm definitely a candle sucker and excited to light that. So that is the groceries I got for the week, and then I'll go and show you, or I'll show you real fast what meals that I have planned for dinner for the week. So one of the meals we're going to have this week are some brats with some sauerkraut, and I like to roast the brats with some mushrooms, some sweet potato or regular potato. These are just sweet potatoes that I had left over from last week, an onion, and I cut up some peppers. So I just fix all that on a baking sheet and cook on 400 for like 25 to 30 minutes and drizzle some olive oil, salt and pepper, and garlic powder over everything. And then with the sauerkraut, I like to fix in a pan with some olive oil and just heat it up for a little bit, and we like to eat it that way. So that is going to be one meal. Another meal is going to be some fish tacos. So some of this stuff I actually bought last week at the store, so I did not get the tortillas and the lime or the beans today. But I'm just going to make like some chili lime, blackened tilapia fillets for the fish tacos. I'll probably bake them and then broil them at a really high temperature to get them crispy, or pan sear them. Not really sure how I'm going to prepare them yet, but I'm going to top them with some avocado and some red onion, and then serve on the side with some of these spicy Cuban black beans. They had these at Aldi last week, but I didn't see them there today, but I picked up 2 cans because I knew they were in that Aldi finds aisle, and if you don't get things when you see them, they might not have them next time. So I'm glad I did get another one because we ate them last week and they were delicious. So gonna have a side of black beans with that, and then I forgot to put in here, I might do some side of some okra for some veggies on the side. So that will be another dinner for the week. And you all have seen this meal plenty of times. I should probably start getting more creative with our dinners because it's honestly like the same thing, but we're kind of creatures of habits, and once we get into something that we like, we just eat it all the time. So I have been fixing my pork chops in my cast iron skillet, and it is life-changing. So if you do have a cast iron skillet, I highly recommend cooking your pork chops or anything in that. I do cook it in some avocado oil because it does have that higher smoke point, so that is a good oil to use on the cast iron because it can get very hot. So we're gonna have some pork chops, and then with these, I mentioned how I bake these in the oven and roast them. So I cut up my potatoes and put the potatoes and the green beans all on one baking sheet, drizzle with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and bake for like 30 minutes. And that is super easy dinner. So all you gotta do is just have a baking sheet for your veggies and then cook in the pork chops however you like. It's grilling season, you could grill them, but we really like them on the cast iron, so that's probably how I'll fix them this week. Another dinner we're gonna have are these Chipotle salmon burgers that I'm just going to pan sear, and then I'm gonna roast some Brussels sprouts in the oven on a baking sheet at 400 for 25 to 30 minutes with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and garlic. Honestly, I do that on everything. That's just always my little go-to mix. So garlic powder, can't go wrong with it on seasoning things. But and then I did not buy this today. This was in our cabinet, so I'm just gonna serve the salmon burgers on top of some rice and then have the Brussels sprouts on the side. And for the spaghetti squash, I got this today, but I had these left over from last week. These are some frozen Italian style meatballs that I found last week at Aldi. They did have them again today, but I picked up 2 packs of those to have with pasta, but I'm going to use the spaghetti squash as our pasta. I like to cook my spaghetti squash in the Instant Pot. It literally cooks for 7 minutes. So very easy to prepare that way versus baking it. And then I just have some marinara sauce, and then we're gonna grate some Parmesan cheese over top of it and have spaghetti with meatballs with the spaghetti squash. And the last meal is gonna be some wild-caught tuna steaks on top of these Asian chopped salads. So very simple. I'll probably thaw these out, obviously, because they're frozen, and pan sear it with some everything but the bagel seasoning and pan searing it that way, but we will see. And then these salad kits I mentioned, they're a favorite. Very quick, easy veggie side item for dinner. So those are all the dinners that I have planned for this week. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed and maybe got a little bit of some meal inspiration or meal ideas for some easy dinner ideas. And if you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I usually do weekly videos, whether it's grocery hauls or recipes here and there, that kind of thing. So make sure to follow along for that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!